Miles Lewis-Skelly plays the ball over here to Saka. Now look at this. Raul Jimenez is making a big mistake, taking on Saka one-on-one. I don't know why the midfielder, I think that's Emil Smith-Rowe. I don't know why Emil Smith-Rowe isn't opting to double up on Saka in this moment. It's almost as if he wants Saka to score or to do something crazy. Now let's see what happens next. Saka absolutely destroys Raul Jimenez in that moment. Bro, like look at him. The guy is trying, like I know he slipped and he's trying to get up from the floor, but that guy was absolutely destroyed. All because he went one-on-one with Saka. If they doubled up on Saka, Saka would have never had that chance so clear. Saka crosses the ball, Gyökeres tap in, there you go, first goal of the game. The fans love it, the kids are going crazy, man. Look at this, you didn't double up on Saka, you're letting him go. Okay, I see Emil Smith-Rowe might be covering Miles Lewis-Skelly in this situation, but you left Jimenez against Saka one-on-one. Jimenez is not a fullback. Look, he tries to recover, my man slips, he got sold and he slipped. Saka, obviously he gets a clean cross to get into the box right there. Gyökeres has it. It's easy as you like. I love this first frame right over here. Look at the oceans of space which Saka has because he's hugging the sideline. Ben White plays the ball to Saka, and look at this fullback. Anthony Robinson is making the mistake of overcommitting while playing against Saka. Obviously, Saka looked like he is having his way dribbling past this Anthony Robinson guy. Well, not really dribbling past him, but dribbling across him. Saka then chooses to carry the ball into the midfield. He plays the pass to Trossard. It doesn't really amount to much, but I just love the way Saka dribbles, and he just brings the ball into the midfield. And, you know, there's some output to his wing play. Real quick guys, if you are enjoying this video, please leave a like. It really helps for the algorithm, and subscribe to your boy for more Arsenal videos. Well, football videos in general, but more Arsenal videos. I really need the like for the algorithm, but you know, subscribe to your boy if you want to see more of me. Alright, now back to the video. Saka again in oceans of space. Anthony Robinson opting to stay narrow, and I understand you don't want to open up that space for Eze to get in there. But Saka in oceans of space. Declan Rice plays the ball to Saka over here, but the dribble is not successful this time around. I mean, he could have done better there. You know, usually Saka gets away with those. He was trying to sell the dummy to Robinson, but you can tell this is the difference between Jimenez and Robinson. Robinson, he understands how to play as a fullback. That's why he wasn't sold over here. He leaves the leg stretched out there, wins the ball as easy as you like for him as a fullback. That's actually a really good play for him as a fullback. But Jimenez, the reason why, now let me just go back to that moment. The reason why Jimenez got sold so crazy over here is because he's not a fullback, bro. Like, there's no reason for you to be, look at that, one hand on the ground, one foot on the ground. As a footballer, there is no reason for you to be having your hands on the ground at all unless you're being fouled. You weren't fouled, you were just dribbled insanely. But anyway, let us proceed. Over here, Ben White plays the ball to Saka. Saka, nice turn over there. He's holding the ball. Like, I swear, it's like there is glue on his boots. Gives the ball to Trossard. And, you know, Trossard decides to have a shot in this moment. Saka just created a chance in that situation. I don't think Trossard should have gone for the shot, but hey, he saw that something was there. It was with his weaker foot. He took the shot. But looking at Saka, how he plays as a winger, look at that. Turns, like you're not getting the ball from him in that situation, bro. In this situation, the ball ends up at Saka's feet, one-on-one against the fullback. He passes it back to Declan Rice, keeps it simple. I love this exchange which these guys are about to have. White, Rice, and Saka. White, Rice, and Saka. Sounds like a dish. Anyway, White gives it back to Saka. Saka gives it to Rice. Like, look at this. This is tiki-taka, man. Rice back to Saka. Just pure tiki-taka. Simple as you like. Miles Lewis-Skelly into the midfield. Like, this is just simple football. Look at this. It's just all, this is simple football. Rice gets the cross across. It doesn't amount to anything over there. White gives it to Saka. Saka traps it. He controls it. He gives it back to Rice. Rice gives it back to Ben White. No, he gives it to Saka. Saka to White. White to Saka. Saka to Rice. This is tiki-taka. Pure tiki-taka. Pure tiki-taka football. He gives it to Miles Lewis-Skelly. Like, that's just, I love how he plays as a winger. It's kind of like, that's how a midfielder plays. It just makes sense. That's good tiki-taka football right there on the right wing. So Saka has the ball at his feet in this situation. He fakes the cross. I don't think he sold anyone, just judging by the opponent's body language. But he passes it back to Rice. Rice gives it back to Saka. A beautiful pass. And then Saka over here, he sees Eze all the way out there for the cutback. Like, he can't get the cutback to anyone into the box. Maybe a Trossard, but that would easily get blocked by Anthony Robinson. But he sees Eze all the way out there. insane cutback. It reaches Eze. That is a big chance. That is a big chance created by Bukayo Saka in that situation. But the ball's not yet out. Ben White gets the ball. He gets it to Trossard. Trossard gets the cross across. Ooh, that was a nice drop right there. And Calafiori scores the header. Only problem is it was offside. Let's see what happens over here. So we've got Saliba on the ball. He gives it to White. White gives a pass to Saka. Saka is under pressure. Over here, you can tell that the fullback is being tight with Saka in this situation, but he manages. I mean, that was a miscontrol from him and a miscontrol from whoever is the left winger over there for, I think it's Chukwueze for Fulham. It ends up at Eze's feet. Eze spots Gyökeres making the run all the way up there. He plays a beautiful pass to Gyökeres. Gyökeres gets the ball right over here. Now Gyökeres, he sees that Saka is, Saka's somewhere, I don't see how Saka gets to the space. Ooh, that's how Saka gets to the space. So he made the defender believe. Wait, can I go back just a little bit over there? Anthony Robinson is constantly watching him. You saw that he looked back twice to see where Saka is. He believes Saka is just going to provide support on the overlap, but he doesn't see Saka change direction over there. Completely sells the fullback. The fullback was convinced that Saka was going to be going into Gyökeres' direction, but he quickly changed direction right there. Saka gets the ball, near post, finish. But how smart is he? You have to be so smart. Look, the fullback. In this situation, if I'm the fullback, if I'm Anthony Robinson, look, that's the first time he looks back. Look there. That's the first time he looks back. Look, he's watching Saka. Second time, he watches Saka. He watches Saka again. As a fullback, you've done your job. You're scanning. You're watching where Saka is. He sees Saka. Saka is trying to make the overlap. That's what the fullback is thinking. Then Saka quickly changes direction over there. The fullback didn't even see that Saka was over there. The fullback didn't see him. Literally. That is just high footballing IQ to be able to get that shot and a near post finish. The keeper was never expecting it. Let's see what happens over here. As you can see, Declan Rice is on the ball. Declan Rice plays a massive diagonal right there and is about to land at Saka's feet. Saka controls the ball, he keeps it in play, and you can see he's shielding the ball nicely over there. They're getting ready to double up on him, and he sees, who's that in the right winger position? Is that Ricardo Calafiori? He plays the ball between the two defenders to Ricardo Calafiori. I don't know what the left back is doing in the right winger position, but Ricardo Calafiori, he gets the cutback right there to, I believe that's William Saliba. William Saliba plays the cross to try find his centre back partner, Gabriel. How is it possible that 3 of the back 4 are in the box right now? 3 of the back 4 are in the box. And at the edge of the box, that's Ben White. All of our defenders are in the box, or they're close to the box. How is that possible? Anyway, Gabriel doesn't get it, but it's a massive chance. But I can't believe 3 of the back 4 are in the box. Calafiori is there near post. Saliba is the one who makes the cross, and Gabriel was the one who was about to finish it. That is insane. Let's see what happens over here. The defender is attempting to play the pass. It is intercepted by Miles Lewis-Skelly. Beautiful midfielder play right there. Eze pounces onto the ball. But look at Saka. Saka has all the space over there. All Eze has to do is just play the ball to Saka. Like Saka, beautiful attacking position. But Eze does not see Saka at all. He plays it to the left winger Trossard. Nothing amounts from this. The chance doesn't amount to anything, but I feel like in this situation, if I just go back a little bit, Eze, you can see Saka is there. Maybe Saka was a bit tired. It is the 44th minute and he's making the sprint, but it is a 4v3 in this situation right here. You could have played the ball to Saka, man. Play the ball to Saka right there and, one-on-one with the keeper. I feel like Saka would find the energy from somewhere, but yeah, I just wanted to point that one out real quick. So Ben White plays it to Saka. Saka does, a little bit of a dribble. He's being praised by 2 players. He gives it back to Ben White. Ben White gives it to Declan Rice. Declan Rice gives it to Saka. Saka has a heavy touch over here. But even when he has a heavy touch, look at how tight the fullback is being on Saka. Even when he has the heavy touch, he still has the ball under his control. He's going to try and make a pass to, I believe that is Gabriel over there. So he makes the pass to Gabriel. It's not the best pass. Gabriel works the ball to Trossard. And this is where the counter-attack starts at the 48th minute of the first half. Trossard, makes a little bit of those dribbles. Gyökeres finds himself in a beautiful position right there. Free header. There you go. That's 3-0. Game, set, match. 3-0, game, set, match. I don't want to give all the credit to Saka over here. Obviously, amazing play from Leandro Trossard, amazing play from Victor Gyökeres. But let me just go back a little bit more. Him being able to just dribble in this tight situation over here, like Madueke, I don't know if Madueke can do that. Like, it all comes from Saka releasing the ball. Look at how many Fulham players are committed to this half of the pitch. Like, let me just draw a line over here. Basically, the entire Fulham squad is on the left side of the pitch. Well, I mean the right side of the pitch if you're Saka as the right winger. The entire Fulham squad is on the right-hand side of the pitch. Saka plays this pass out to Gabriel. It's not the best pass to Gabriel because the right winger for Fulham is, I guess, somewhat pressing that area, but he plays the pass there to Gabriel. If that right winger gets the ball, it is a horrendous mistake. Gabriel manages to reach it, and he plays the ball out to Trossard. Look, the entire Fulham team is on that side of the field. Everyone is trying to catch up. They're trying to get back. But, I mean, the whole defense is stretched. We all know, you know the story when the defense is stretched like this. Two centre-backs in the box. And, I mean, Gyökeres completely gets past Calvin Bassey, free header. It's so easy for Gyökeres. And Trossard, credit to Trossard, credit to Saka for playing out the press, credit to Gabriel for making that pass to Trossard. Anyway guys, I'm just making this video just to show what a massive difference Saka makes when he's playing at right winger. We all know he's a world-class player. Okay, let me not throw the term world-class out there loosely. We all know he's a really good player. You know what, I'll even go as far as to say world-class. He is England's best right winger right now. But when you see these little things which he does playing as a winger, it makes you realize just how good he is. No offense to Madueke, actually yes, offense to Madueke considering that you did cost like over 50 million pounds. But Saka, I wish we could find a replacement for you at least at your level. I'm going to make another video about Miles Lewis-Skelly, I'm going to make another video about Madueke, and yeah guys, I don't know, maybe I can make a video about Jesus. Definitely Max Dowman, I definitely have to cover Max Dowman, but yeah, those will be future uploads, so please look out for them, you know, because these are clips which I'm taking from the Fulham game. If you enjoyed this analysis, leave a like, hype the video, subscribe to your boy. I'll be making more Arsenal content. Peace.